Welcome to another Tap Live with Beck. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If it's your first time, I do things, you can vary the level. If you're a fierce tapper at home and you want to make something a single or a double or a triple and you know how to do that, feel free. We've got some fast footwork stuff today, so we're just going to warm up, kind of learning some stuff that we're going to use again and again and again in the combo. And our class today is dedicated to a wonderful girl that is a dear friend of Civics and a dear friend of mine, and she is moving to Portland, Oregon tomorrow. And so we are going to dedicate this class to her, and our combo song today is something that she would really enjoy, and she also takes these tap classes. So to Mary Margaret Montgomery, this class is for you, dedicated from Civic to you. So that being said, I'm gonna move this camera down and there's a very classic step. Let me move this down a little bit more. A very classic step in tap. Some people call it a Broadway, some people call it a Shirley Temple, some people call it a kitchen step because you can hold on to your kitchen counter and do this again and again. So this kind of comes a little bit fast in our combo, so I thought it would be a good thing to start with and warm up. It starts with a flat to the side, and as you have your weight over here, you're going to do a heel on the opposite side, and then the foot that you're on. So a 1 and 2. A 1 and 2. You're going to spank, heel, jab, heel. Flat, other heel first. Spank, heel, jab, heel. Flat, other foot, heel. So it just keeps going back and forth again and again and again. So you have one more time, I'll do it this way now. So you have flat, your weight is over there on that right foot, but then you're going to do a little heel first before you put that one down, and it'll end up getting a little fast. You just kind of want to fall onto that leg, that right leg. And then spank right away, heel, jab, heel. Flat. Heel, spank, heel, jab, heel. Flat, heel, heel, spank, heel, jab, heel. Great, let's do that about 8 times. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all using those and counts. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Great. Another basic step that, again, if you're fancy at home and you want to make these a double or a triple by adding a flat or a shuffle step, feel free. I'm going to do all singles in this combo because it's kind of fast. So a waltz clog is literally just a step, shuffle, ball change. And you put all your weight on one side and then all your weight on the other side. So a right waltz clog would go onto the right, shuffle, ball change. Left, shuffle, ball change. And it's a waltz, 2, 3, 1, a 2, a 3, 1, a 2, a 3, 1, a 2, a 3. We're going to add a little step in between. 1, could make it a sugar by swiveling, or when it gets faster, just step, step. That's how we make it into a 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Try it a little faster. Good. I'm going to turn around. Let's try it slow and then fast. So slow for 4, and then we'll pick it up. 5, 6, on the right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make it a little faster. Try it, just to warm up your feet. 5, 6, 7, and a 1. Again, you can sugar if you have time, or you can do step, step. So that's going to be in our combo. If you want to make that challenging, more challenging, like I said, you can make that a double by adding up 5. Or even more challenging, you could make it a triple, which is a shuffle step. But the one beat, the one count has to still be where that step is. So you have 1, or a double is a 1, or a triple is as a 1. But again, for our purposes today, whoo, hopefully you're feeling those calves a little bit. So go ahead and roll them around. Continuing to warm up. Great. Another thing that I want to teach in our warm-up here, just to get our feet moving before we get a combo together, is something called a grab-off. And I'm going to do an easy and then a little bit more difficult. Okay, a basic grab-off is kind of the same rhythm as a waltz clog. You're going to go a leap, shuffle, and instead of doing ball change like a waltz clog, you're going to leap and put that right foot behind. So step, shuffle, leap, step. And now my weight's on my right, so I can go to the left. Right, leap, step. 1, da-da, 1. And we're going to do those on a flat foot, and you'll see why in a minute. So you're basically just go, you can not even leap and just do step, 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 step. It's just a way to get to the other side. And if you can see this little column on my tap board here, if you would start on that, it's a grab off because you think of going to the one side, grab it, and come off of that side is how I like to teach it. So I'm going off my line, back onto my line, off, okay? Now, it's very common, most common, to do a grab off with a pickup, which means you're going to, before you leap onto this foot, it's called a pickup change. So you do your stamp, shuffle. I'm going to add a pickup here before I leap onto that other foot. So I'm going back. And pickups are an advanced move, so if you are not advanced at home, just stick to the basic one that we did. Step, step. Or you can add the grab off with the pickup. okay? That's for you to decide at home. They're fun if you are, it's a nice little rhythm and it sounds super fancy. So a pickup is literally jumping up in the air and trying to land back on that foot. So you're trying to make a little spank sound, a little toe tap up in the air before you land. And those take a long time to practice, so don't feel frustrated if you cannot get or learn that today. Those take a long time. All right, let's do the Broadway that we did into 2 grab-offs. So our Broadway or Shirley Temple step was flap, heel, heel, swing, heel, toe, heel. Right? Then we're going to do a grab-off. And then that step that we did out of the waltz clog or sugar, sugar, either one. Okay? So let's do that again. I'll do this one with the pickup. Great. Last little warm up I want to do. We now know our waltz clog. And we added that with a step, right? We also have something very basic in tap that's called a maxi forward, which is a leap, shuffle, leap, jab. So it starts off the same way, and instead of doing ball change like our waltz clog, we do step, shuffle, leap, jab. Step, shuffle, leap, jab, or leap, shuffle, leap, jab. Depends on how much energy you give it, really. Step, shuffle, leap, jab. Great, try the other side. Step, shuffle, leap, jab. Awesome. So we're going to put that together and it will look like this. We're going to do a maxi forward into a waltz clog into that step. So you're going to do maxi forward, waltz clog, sugar, sugar, or step. So now your weight should be on the right, ready to go over to the left. Maxi forward, waltz clog, step, maxi forward, waltz clog, step. And just for my beginner friends at home, let me break that down a little slower real quick. So you have step, brush, spank, which is a shuffle. You're going to leap onto that foot, jab. Right? That's one maxi forward. So we did one maxi forward, a waltz clog, which is step, shuffle, ball change, and then step. And the step, make sure you always transfer your weight on a step. It sounds silly, but sometimes that can mess us up. So a step has to transfer weight. Left side. And then waltz clog, step. Awesome. Let's put that all together a few times. Let's do it right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So 4 sets. 5. This last warm up and we'll get into our combo. 5, 6, 7, 8. hopefully you are a little sweaty and a little ready to get, there I am, to get into our combo. So let's do it. The Little Friends theme song by the Rembrandts. I'm sure we all know it. Let's practice the clap. Da 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 da. It's got to be in there, so we're putting it in there. And again, Mary Margaret Montgomery loves Friends and this song and this show, as I'm sure many of us do out there. Maybe you've even watched all of it in this crazy pandemic time. So let us start. All we're going to start to do is 4 flap steps. Flap step, flap step, flap step, flap step. And again, if you want to practice this at home, you can do it again and again and again and watch this video anytime since after we post it, right? So don't feel too frustrated with the tempo. Just practice the steps without the music if you need to anytime. And then go ahead and go back over it and go forward to try it with the music. So it's a little fast, I'm just going to warn you now, but it's flap step 4 times. Okay, so just flap step. Make sure that when you flap, you do a brush step. Again, transferring your weight so that you make sure that that happens. So 4 flap steps. We're going to go into our Broadway step, which we are going to do a lot in this combo, which is why I wanted to go over that before. So we go into our Broadway. You're going to end with a flap heel. And then the claps that we all know from the Friends theme, the Rembrandts. And that's on 7 and 8 N. Okay, so you have bum, 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 bum. And you'll hear how that fits in very, very perfectly. Okay, we're going to hold 2, 3, 4. Let me go over that last thing one more time. So we did the Broadway. Bum, clap, heel. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, so it's a little fast. So those Broadways you want to eventually not have to think about and just be able to kind of glide your feet. It's always that intermittent heel that kind of has to push you over to that right foot. So it's a little bit lazy as opposed to having to really muscle it all out. Just let your feet glide and make those sounds. And on this one, we do 1 and a flap heel. Okay, so we have one more time, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go into hold 2, 3, 4. Slow cramp roll. Heel, heel. So a cramp roll just goes up on your toes, bring it down, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Up, up, down, down. Repeat the heels in a whole quarter note. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. From the top, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, 4. Okay, so you're going to hold after that clap. 2, 3, 4. Up, up, down, down, heel, heel. We're going to finish off this little phrase by doing paradiddle, 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 jab, stamp. A paradiddle is, I'll turn to the side a little, a dig, a spank, you put it down, heel. And they're a step that kind of rolls. Transfer your weight so you can do the other foot. It's like you're stomping on the gas pedal with your heel. Dig, come back, push your foot down with 2 sounds. Paradiddle. So it was right, left, right, jab, which is the top of your toe, and stamp. So that your weight is now on the left, ready to work again on the right. So that came after your hold 2, 3, 4. Up, up, down, 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 heel, heel, paradiddle, jab, stamp. Try from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I missed one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, three, four. Woo, let's see how fast that is with our music. Hope you guys are having a good time out there. And again, don't get frustrated. Just keep practicing the steps, break them down like we did in the beginning. And as you build speed, come back and do it with the music. We all know the song, I know we do. All right. Whoop. Where'd it go? Where'd my music go? There she is. Play.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you go rub lives the wrong way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear.
Again, that Broadway step is let it go.
No one told you life was gonna be. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you go rub lives the wrong way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. No one told you life was gonna be this way. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you go rub lives the wrong way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you go rub lives the wrong way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear.
All right. Yeah, she's a little quick. So just do your best. Have fun with me. All right, I'm gonna move my music down so I can see my feet. All right, so going on from there, we hold again. Hold 2, 3, 4. You're gonna do a little crawl, a basic crawl, and I've used these before in these Tap Live class. I like them a lot, clearly. But a crawl is gonna go away from center with a toe, heel, toe. And it's just gonna be a 3-point crawl, which is just 3 sounds. 1, 2, 3. So you're basically transferring your weight using slowly getting over there so that your left foot's free to go dig, dig. And then you're gonna go the other way. Just practice that. Okay, so you go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, step, clap, step, clap. But remember that we hold first. So we did paradiddle, 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 tap, stamp, hold, 2, 3, 4, 1 and up, 1 and up, stamp, stamp. So the full foot step is called a stamp because you transfer your weight, clap, and stamp, clap. Okay, so we did paradiddle one more time. Hold, 2, 3, 4. If you are a counter, you're holding 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's add that on as we know those paradiddles are fast. Okay, so we had from the first hold. Hold, 2, 3, 4, cramp roll. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1. Yes. We go into 2 more of our Broadway step. This is a little fancy way to kind of manipulate that Broadway step. So we do 2 as we know it. Okay, so we did stamp, clap, all 1. You're going to do a 3rd one. You're going to do 2 jab heels. So that's the 3rd one. You're going to do half of the next one. So it'll sound like this. Kind of fun. 5, 6, do it with me. So you're basically doing almost like a 4th one. And all you do is stop there to finish it on bump, bump. Okay? One more time from the paradiddles. Hold, 2, 3, crawl. Dig. Step, clap. Broadway. 2 regular. And that finishes the verse of the song we all know. So let's try that from the top a few times.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, love life's the other way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, you want to be your year. But I'll be there for you.
This is hard, I'm not gonna lie. So if you are sticking with it out there, good for you, good for you. And again, practice the steps a little slower and you slowly build speed. It's usually all about like knowing where your weight is and how to kind of transfer that weight so that those steps can kind of roll off a little faster. But good for you for doing this. This is a fun one. So let's do that a couple more times just to kind of feel that speed underneath our feet a little. But don't get frustrated if you are a beginner out there. Do what you can. I like the holds because they remind me of what comes next when tap is so fast. Those little holds are nice. All right, let's do it a couple times.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
We are all human. Let's try that again.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the other way.
Not messed up this time, guys.
It's like no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the other way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, you want to be your year. But I'll be there for you.
And if you yelled out, and Beck, you forgot the step, clap, you are exactly correct. I know. Let's do it for me, for my brain. We're going to do it once from the top without music. So we have 4 flaps. Flap, Broadway, flap, heel. We have hold, 2, 3, 4. Cramp roll, paradiddle. Hold, 2, crawl. Step, clap. And to our fancy from my brain and yours at home. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Ah, the third one. There it is. All right, let's do that one more time without music. 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. All right, a couple times with music.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, love life's the other way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, been your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to pour,
So again, it's all about knowing where your weight is. Up, up, down, 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 down. Make sure that last heel's on your left so that you can go into that paradiddle. Make sure your weight is over here as you hold so that you can pick up this foot to crawl. Make sure the crawl transfers weight so you can dig. Make sure the left crawl transfers weight so you can go dig. Make sense? Then we go right into that Broadway after step clap. Right into right, left, right, repeat, extra jab. Thank you. All right, one more time, and we're gonna go on a little bit. You guys get extra time today.
no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, love life's the other way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, been your year. But I'll be there for you.
Apparently that step clap trips me up. Let's try it again. And then we'll go on. Last time.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, love life's the other way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, been your year. But I'll be there for you.
Let me bring this up a little bit. So now we go into those steps, kind of that, there I am. Now we go into those steps that we did in the warm-up, and we kind of put them all together. So the first one is the waltz clog, sugar, sugar, or step, step 2 times. And I'm gonna come back onto my board and lower this down. So we have waltz clog, sugar, sugar, and it fits right into the chorus of this song really nicely. We're going to go into that Broadway step with the 2 grab-offs that we did. Step, step. And I'm going to do them without the pickup the first several times, okay? So we did waltz clog, sugar, sugar. Waltz clog, sugar, sugar. Broadway, Broadway, grab off, sugar, sugar, or step, step. Okay? So we had, repeat that. Now that flap has to start on and one. The waltz clog starts on the one. So you have 1, 7, 8. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All one. All one. And again, that is a full foot, shuffle, leap, put the foot behind. Step, step, or sugar, sugar. Okay? They're harder to do slow. Okay, one more time without the pickup, and then I'll add it in so those of you that want to do that can hear what that sounds like. So we have from the chorus, 5, 6, 7, and boom. Now let's add that pickup. For those of you that can, if you don't, do exactly what we just did. 5, 6, 7, and. Nope, Broadway's come first, right? Sorry, my bad. Waltz clog. One more time. 6, 7, and. Try it a little tiny bit faster. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and boom. Little faster with the pickup. 5, 6, 7, and. That is super, super advanced. So just stick without the pickup if you cannot do that. Okay? Let us listen to what that sounds like with our chorus. All right, guys, last thing, but we've already learned it, okay? So we're going to go into our maxi forward, waltz, clog, sugar, sugar on the right, and then the left. So remember our maxi forward was leap, shuffle, leap, tap, right? So we did a maxi forward, a waltz, clog, sugar, sugar. So one stays on that side, a maxi forward, you stay on the same side. A waltz clog stays over here. Then your sugar, sugar, or step, step allows you to put everything on the left. Just practice that a couple times. So what maxi forward, waltz, clog, sugar, sugar on the right, then on the left. We go back to the top after that with 2 waltz, clog, sugar, sugars, which was the top of the chorus. We're going to do 1 Broadway, step, and then just clap, clap. to finish it, okay? So we have the whole chorus is, do it with me now, 2 waltz clog sugar sugars. Broadway right and left. Grab off. Step, step. Maxi forward. Waltz clog. Maxi forward. Waltz clog. 2 waltz clogs. Sugar, sugar. Broadway. Okay, so one more time, we have the waltz. We basically go back to our warm-up. It's what we learned in order. So we have the waltz clog 2 times, sugar, sugar. Do that whole thing twice. Broadway. Grab off. Maxi forward. Waltz clog. Maxi forward. Waltz clog. Waltz clog. Broadway. So when you go after the maxi forwards, you base the maxi forward right and left, you basically go back to the top of the chorus and just stop after 1 Broadway. That's how that works. Okay? We only do 1 of the sets of waltz clog though, not 2. So let's do that from the top without music. That's it. That's all of it for today. So we have 4 flaps. Two, three, 4. 2, 3, 4. Should we try it a little faster or maybe a little slower? Let me do it 1 time slow. 2, 3, 4. Oh no. And that, ladies and gentlemen and friends out there, that is the combo. Let's try it a couple times with music. Again, it's going to be fast. I'll try not to screw up, and we'll see how we do. Just a couple times, we'll call it a class.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you drove the bus to your way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, you want you years from now, school children.
Sorry, Chandler then starts talking on the soundtrack. Great. Let's do it a couple times. Let's do it a couple times so you can kind of feel it over and over again. That gets your heart pumping and moving out there, friends of Civic. Here we go. Thank you for being with me today so much. Try it 2 more times and call it a day.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Job's a joke, you broke, love times the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. And it hasn't been your day. When you're here, but I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
All right, last final time. Here we go.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Job's a joke, you broke, love times the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. And it hasn't been your day. When you're here, but I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
Thank you guys so much out there for joining me. Hope you had a little fun. Hope you learned a little something, a little term or two, if nothing else. And we'll see you next time. Next week is a holiday weekend, so happy Memorial Day, doing whatever you wish to do with your family. So we will take that week off, and then stay tuned for things to come in June. Thank you for keeping Civic thriving. Feel free to donate anytime on our website, on our Facebook page. Enjoy your day. Happy Sunday. Thanks for tapping.